doing?
Hey guys, what's up?
How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of the State Society here at Knucklehead's Garage, where we always talk about three things:
Whiskey.
cars,
And cigars. My name is Michael. I'm the cigar guy.
and I'm Alex. I'm the car guy.
And I'm Carlos, I'm the whiskey guy.
Yeah, definitely. And
So-
we're
And thank you for having us, or staying in tune. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. Just do it.
okay, Carla. What we gonna talk about this?
We're going to talk about this Old Forester, and this is a single barrel strength. This comes out of warehouse J, floor number 3, comes in at 128.7 proof, and this is a Brown Foreman product. Now, it is a delicious, delicious bottle. That's why there's none left, but we got a backup just because we knew this day would come. So, hand down. The other thing is,
You can tell
just,
us picture.
just a little tidbit of information. Typically, you get about 200 barrels or 200 bottles per barrel, depending on the proof. On this particular one, they're ranging somewhere in the 160 range. So, of course, if you get less barrels, you get less bottles. You get allocation, and these bottles are kind of hard to find. So, on top of that, being hard to find, you also get a store pick. I'm not going to say what store it's from, but it's a store pick. So, very hard to find, very delicious product. We enjoy it. Right now, we're going to get to nose it. We're going to get to taste it. It's going to be a brief, informative little 5-10 minute section of smelling, tasting, all that other good stuff. We're going to get to it. So, here we go. Nose. Salud.
Leather. Off the bottom, off the back, off the top, leather. That's immediately.
It's leather or banana.
Yeah, you get that real dark kind of like a banana nut caramel.
bread.
You get those pecans in there. You do get a lot of that leather.
And you guys are first time starting with whiskeys. You guys are gonna sit here and look at us and be like, "How can you taste that? All I smell is alcohol." Well, I don't know if you saw. It's been sitting out here for a minute. It's been airing out and getting all those alcoholic or
Yeah, the ethanol kind of dissipates a little bit once you let it sit for a minute. This is take number 2, or take number 3 actually, because 1 and 2 got kind of goofed up. So
It's all these guys.
it's been sitting there for a minute. So you can sitting 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. Typically is where we like to let it rest, so you get that ethanol kind of dissipating, and you're able to pick out the notes, and that's what we're doing.
well, I salute.
Yeah.
I got a buzz after take 3.
Wow. 128 proof.
Ooh, that's proofy.
Yup. Nah, it's good. Let me tell you something. With this,
Yeah.
it's going great. I don't know what you think.
Mr. Furley said it right.
I can't feel my teeth.
Great. This is great.
This is for being I don't know, for being so high proof, I did expect a little less. I don't know, prohibition style, 115 proof if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
something. Yeah.
That you can taste every bit of 115. For this 128, yeah, it's proofy, but you'll get the sweet, creamy banana notes at the end. It's a long finish. I don't know. I feel like it's a long finish, but it goes really great with the cigar.
Oh,
The
man.
cigar, like I said,
You getting cherry on that? You getting cherry at the end? How you getting cherry?
like at the letter, like you know how you enjoy a
cigar.
banana split, and then you leave the cherry at the end.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. That's what it's doing.
That's what I'm getting, and I'm getting the pecan shells. Kind of.
Oh, like toasted
Yeah.
pecan.
For me, it's like when you're biting into the pecan and crack it open, and then you finally crack it open, and you get into the pecan and you get the sweetness. That's kind of what it is for me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but if anybody's has ever been to Cracker Barrel and tasted the pecan pancakes, you're tasting it right here. You're
I
tasting
get
it.
that
I mean,
sweetness and that maple syrup in there too.
yeah. It's
I'm
nice
on
and
feel it.
it's heated up.
Yeah,
to
this
go to the
This
cigar
is great. Okay, before we go any further, what do you think as far as recommend? Definitely recommend.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you can find it, buy it.
Buy it.
Yeah.
That's no problem. But in your scale, what do you give this?
Good 9.
Good 9.
Good 9?
Yeah.
All right.
Solid
8,
9.
8,
Solid
9,
9.
9.
For the proof, the price, You know, it's funny. I like this bottle. I haven't seen anything. Not that the shape is out of this world or anything, but I love the movie that they put on here. It's Forrest Gump.
Really?
Yeah, he's right there running, but he has two bottles on his hands running with him.
It's all Forrester.
That's what we did.
It's all Forrester.
This is amazing. I like this. It's pure comedy right here.
That's cool.
You know, they put a sense of humor into the bottle, and
That's what they call a tater sticker.
There you go.
That's a tater sticker. That's what that is. Make all the taters want to buy that up. But yeah, it's real good. I give it an 8.8. This is very solid bourbon. I love it.
We're going to the decimals. He's like 8.8.
Yeah, it's not quite 9 yet.
8.536.
All right,
We're talking George T. Stagg. We're talking George T. Stagg. We're talking Magnus Cortland.
Oh,
Now we're talking H. Taylor. So I'm like in the 8.8. That's where I'm at. Just not up there, but very, very good.
Hey, we forgot about the main point here. The greatest, the most fantastic thing of what we do every day of our life.
Oh yeah.
The thing sitting behind us, this piece behind us.
Definitely, and my brother decided to pair this bottle of whiskey with his 1968 Camaro. You guys remember the 19?
We all kind of did.
Well, it was mostly you because you know the whiskey more. And then I explained the car, and you're like, yeah, it's all three of us.
Yeah, and like I said before, getting three minds to operate and agree on one particular thing.
Yeah.
That's the tough part.
All right, explain to us.
So
what are we sitting in front of?
So today we have this first generation Camaro. First generation Camaros came out in 1966. For the fall of 1966, that's when General Motors actually decided to introduce this pony car, because the first Camaro came out with a straight six-cylinder with a 250 cubic inch. So the straight six-cylinder, that's the very first one, 1966. It came with a hardtop and it came with a convertible. And then finally, for spring of 1967, we got the beautiful, beautiful RS with the 302. It was a 302. It sounds weird, but it was a 302. And then I had a 305, 327, and I had a 350, and then I had a different 350, which is the 350 Super Sport. There's a difference between these cars. So this generation of the Camaro lasted from 1966, because yes, it came out in 66, and it ended in 1969. So it was three good solid years of actual production cars, but 1 year that they just showed it off. So this car is really, really great with that bottle of whiskey. So this car, we built it here at the shop. It came as a 350, and we stroked it out to a 383. Installed some nice aluminum heads. We did an Edelbrock intake, Victor Jr. intake, and then we decided to install obviously the Holly Sniper system, because it just works so much nicer. So Holly, if you guys are out there and you we're talking about your products, send us a couple of products. We'll be loving talking about more about Holly's. But this car actually runs and drives phenomenal. You get on it, it'll do the squirrelies. You saw the burnouts. That was me driving it. And remember, this is not my car, so I have to go easy on those burnouts. If it's my car, I wouldn't go easy. I would, scorch those tires, because this car can scorch the tires right down easy. So 1968 Camaro, beautiful, beautiful car. Obviously, it has a 350 transmission, because that's what these cars came out with, a TH350. And or the 400, but this one has a 350. And the way it looks, the way it rides, the way it sits, it's just a beautiful, beautiful Camaro.
But you're gonna see the preview of that. The interior, the design and everything, and how it's all put together.
That was fun.
That was a whole lot of fun. Shout out to the owner, Mr. Bonfido. He's the one who owns this car.
Yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna do an interview with him.
Yeah, we'll do an interview later on.
Ask him questions like, what kind of questions you want to ask him? Like, why you built the car?
Well, everybody's got a story as to how they came up, and how they were raised, where they were raised, what part of the U.S. and sometimes very hard towns. Sometimes people are well off. This particular guy came from a very tough part of the nation, and hit it hard, man.
And he talked to that guy.
And he didn't give up. And he's got a good life. He's got good cars. Good guy.
Very nice guy.
We'll get to ask him, all that nitty-gritty and why he came to this. Now, personally speaking, the 68 Camaro or 67 Camaro is my personal favorite car. If I ever win the lottery, that's what you're going to catch me driving.
I don't
care about no Lamborghinis. I don't care about no Ferraris. That would be my absolute favorite car in the entire world. I'd be happy. I'm
He's
a happy
always
man
saying
already.
he wants to buy a
I'd be
car.
happier. with one of those.
So this car back here was built in 3 different parts of the world. One was
What?
yeah,
Three different ones?
yeah, you didn't know?
No, I don't know. This is knowledge for me.
Actually, this car, there's a couple cars that were built in Switzerland. The majority of them were built in California and Ohio. But there's some out there that were built in Switzerland. Imagine having a car in Switzerland with the left-hand or right-hand drive. Imagine if you can find one of those. I wonder, you know, it doesn't say if it actually got built in Switzerland. And the stories and what I've been reading, it says that there were some of them were made in Switzerland. But hey, imagine if there was a right-hand drive Camaro. That'd be pretty nice.
Have you ever seen a right-hand drive muscle car?
Not
Imagine
muscle car,
that.
but we've had Skyline.
Oh yeah, we've
yeah,
had
Nissan Skyline.
right-hand cars. They're Asian. They're overseas. I've owned a BMW from Germany. Right-hand
Yeah,
side
yeah.
diesel 6 speed.
Yeah.
And it's like, but can you think about that just for a second? Can you think about that? A muscle car, right-hand side, shifting that muscle, American muscle. Ooh,
Can't say I've seen it.
No, I can't say I've seen it either.
Hey, if you guys own one,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
guys know anybody, please subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be
Please
great.
comment. Send us emails or a message or anything. We'll love to get in contact with him and then maybe make a review with the guy.
We had a Defender.
Yeah.
Oh,
Defender.
yeah, that's European.
That's
We had a
Defender.
Defender. A beautiful truck. Look it up. I don't remember the
Is that a
year.
4-cylinder turbo diesel?
Yeah, diesel Cummins.
93. Land Rover.
Nobody wanted to do
A clutch
swap.
And we did it.
Guess who did it? Us
These knuckleheads.
But anyways,
But
you
the
know,
reality of the fact is,
reality of the fact is, hey, we still haven't skipped the whole part of everything else either.
Cigars.
It's not the real smoke.
Yeah.
We're almost done with the cigar.
You
This
saw all that
is
smoke
take
in
number
the
5.
beginning. You saw all that smoke in the beginning. Now let's talk about the real smoke.
Oh.
Stupid that we're smoking today.
What we got?
Like I said, Espinosa Habano from La Zona Factory, from Eric Espinosa himself. He oversees all of these handmade cigars. Every one of his cigars are handmade, and he oversees it. Now, this one right here is quite unique to myself because of the blend that he did. Yeah, it's a long filler cigar. Yes, it's a Nicaraguan from the inside the binder and the filler are Nicaraguan. But this beautiful wrapper, it's phenomenal. It's smooth, it's silky, it's not veiny, it's perfect. Even if it's on a robusto, it's just nice and slim. Beautiful thing right here. Not just that, the cold though. I don't know about you, but I got banana right away. And when he said, and we tasted that before, and it tasted like banana, I said, it's perfect right away. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's great. The cold draw that you said, got a lot of real spice right away. Put it in my mouth, and it's just like whoa. It had the spice, had the peppery, and then I started, breathing it in and just taking it in, and it felt really good. It's a good, outstanding flavor. I really liked it.
Now to compliment this car, not just the wrapper itself that it's blue. It's a nice, unique little design that it's got. It's the pepperiness afterwards. It's a medium body cigar. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this punch out of it. I really didn't. The pepperiness, the coconut from it, the creaminess of it. I don't know if you see it, but the smoke that comes out of this cigar is just creamy, thick, and robust. It's just phenomenal. I don't know how else to explain it.
Remember when we went to New Orleans and we were looking for cigars, trying out for cigars, and we couldn't find anything. And then we went to the cigar place and they had all these infused cigars. They had Jameson cigar, then they had Jack Daniels. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like infused cigars, but personally, that's just my opinion. You can't compare that flavor or that smoke to this. This is completely different. This is 100% tobacco, and it's just
It's
flavors
of the ground. They get it.
They're very earthy.
They earth it. They age it. They hang it up and they let it dry. And then there's these talented people that one day I wish I had the honor to meet to see how they roll these cigars. It'll be an honor to see somebody like
One day
that.
we will.
Yeah.
One day we will.
Yeah,
Now,
there's people at
this is
Generation
my
People.
question to us. We're smokers. We smoke these, right? I want to ask the non-smoker what he thinks about what he smells and what he sees.
Well, in the beginning, when you first light it up, I do get that rich taste. It's like I can almost taste it from how thick that smoke is. and it's just full. I love it. But after a while, and I've come to understand that it changes as you progress and you're smoking. And after a while, it's too much for me. I cannot handle it. But the beginning is always awesome.
Now this cigar really complements that bottle. If you ever find yourself finding this combination, I highly recommend it. And if you own a 68 Camaro, sit in your garage, smoke this beautiful smoke, drink that beautiful drink, and forget about it.
After you're done, charging the, changing the spark plugs, after you've done some work to it, then you take out your pull-out chair, sit next to your car, pour you some whiskey, spark you up one of these stogies, and phenomenal.
Enjoy. Well, people, there's gonna be a second part to this video, so stay tuned. Comment, subscribe, like, everything, But to close off, in the comments.
Well, I'm the other part of the video. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to the owner of the car too. So we'll get some insights on as to where he got it from, why he got it, where he grew up, why all of it, why he came to this. Get a little bit more into detail as to what we've done into the engine. Get maybe a little bit more into detail as to the installation of the engine and the polish sniper and the rest of the stuff. And then we'll talk to him about his preference of whiskey, and that's what will be coming after all this. So this is not the only video regarding this car. There probably is going to be a little bit more coming for you guys. But if you like the content, please like, subscribe, do all the above, help us out.
And remember, tomorrow's whiskey is a different story.